Welcome to Greed MRI, and thank you for joining us. We are the Greed Detector. Just like Rush Limbaugh was the Truth Detector, we take a close look at the people and products, scams, and business systems that shape your everyday life, and we show you what's really going on behind the curtain. Our episodes are short, focused, and built for people who want clarity without all the noise. This is Greed MRI, and we're here to help you see the world a little more clearly and avoid situations that aren't as honest or as fair as they look on the surface. There's a moment almost every insurance customer experiences, but nobody talks about it. You shop around, you compare prices, you get frustrated with your current company because you suspect they're overcharging you, and maybe even for years. And then, like magic, you see an ad promising to save you hundreds. Switch and save. Name your price, you can beat your current rate. So you switch, and the first year is really cheaper. You feel like that you finally beat the system. But then year 2 comes, and the price goes up. Then year 3, and it goes up again. Your boat's worth less, your car is older, your risk hasn't changed, yet the premium climbs anyway. You call, you complain, they refuse to lower it, and you realize something that you weren't supposed to realize. The cheap first year wasn't a discount, it was bait. This is the insurance industry's most profitable trick, the bait and switch model, disguised as competitive pricing. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. The first year is not a deal, it's a trap. Insurance companies know exactly when people shop around. After a price hike, after a bad renewal, after a claim, after a life change. So they design their ads to hit you at your angriest moment. The first year price is intentionally low because they're not trying to make money on year 1. They're trying to acquire you. The real business model is lose money on year 1, make it back and more on years 2 and 3 and 4. This is not a secret inside the industry. It's the tried and true strategy. They don't want a customer, they want a renewal customer, because renewal customers are the most profitable customers in the entire insurance ecosystem. The renewal hike is not random. It's engineered. When your second year premium goes up, the company will blame inflation, market conditions, industry trends, rising claims costs in your state, updated risk models. But the truth is simpler and uglier. Insurance companies use something called price optimization and elasticity scoring. These algorithms don't measure your risk, they measure your behavior. The algorithms ask themselves, how likely are you to shop around? How likely are you to complain? How likely are you to switch? How much of a price increase will you tolerate? How loyal are you to your agent? How busy are you? How predictable are you? If the algorithm decides you're sticky, your price goes up. Not because your boat's worth more, not because your car is newer, not because your motorcycle has gone up, not because your risk has changed, but because you probably won't leave. That's the MRI. The loyalty penalty, the longer you stay, the more you pay. This is the part that makes people furious once they learn it. Insurance companies charge loyal customers more than new customers. Why? Because new customers are price sensitive. Loyal customers are convenience sensitive. The industry has a name for this, the loyalty penalty. It means the longer you stay, the more they raise your rate, because the less likely you are to leave. It's not personal. It's not emotional. It's not even hidden. It's just math. It's the algorithms, which have begun to rule our lives more and more every day. And you're not being rewarded for loyalty. You're being monetized for it. Why your boat got older but your premium went up? This is the moment people realize the system is rigged. Your boat depreciates every year. Your car loses value every year. Your motorcycle loses value every year. Your risk goes down, not up. Yet your premium rises anyway. Why? Because the premium is not tied to the value of the boat or the car or the motorcycle. It's tied to the customer, and the customer becomes more valuable the longer they stay. Your boat is worth less, but you are worth more, not because you're a better customer, but because you're more predictable. And then we have the loyal, independent agent. Helpful, yes, but also part of the system. Who are they loyal to? You've used the same independent agent for 30, 40, 50 years. He's trustworthy, he's helpful, he's familiar. But here's the MRI. Independent agents reduce churn, and reducing churn increases profits. Agents are paid on commissions, on new policies and renewals. Renewals are the gold mine. So the system uses agents as friction. They make switching feel like a hassle. They make you feel like you're taken care of. They absorb your frustration. They keep you loyal to the agency, not to the insurer. Your agent isn't the villain. He's just part of a structure designed to keep you from leaving. And the insurance company knows it. The insurance companies don't compete on price. They compete on psychology. The ads make you think, we're cheaper. The real business model is this. We're cheaper for the first year. Then we raise your rate because you probably won't leave. This is not illegal. It's not a glitch. It's not a mistake. It's the bait and switch model perfected. The first year is bait. The renewals are the switch. And the customer is the revenue stream. Insurance companies don't compete on price. They compete on behavior prediction. They don't study your risk. They study your tolerance. And once they know it, they use it. You didn't beat the system, you entered it. When you switched to a name brand company because of their slick ads, you didn't make a mistake. You did what millions do every year. You responded to the bait. And for 1 year, it felt like a win. But the renewal hikes weren't a surprise to them. They were planned all along, possibly even buried in the fine print. You didn't beat the system, you entered it. And the system is designed to extract value from you slowly, quietly, and predictably until you finally get frustrated enough to shop around again. And when you do, another company will offer you a cheap first year, and the cycle begins again. Folks, thanks for watching. At Greed MRI, we scan the world for hidden greed so you don't get played by the story behind the spotlight. Join us every day for our short and long videos on key topics. And as always, subscribe for free on YouTube at Greed MRI.